Have you ever wondered how your restaurant business got to the point of dysfunction that it's at right now? Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, how did it get to this point? It's not looking at all like it was supposed to look when I envisioned it. We're going to address that right now in this video. Hey everybody, my name's Ryan Gromfin. I'm an author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and I'm the founder of therestaurantboss.com as well as restaurantprofitandperformance.com. And today we're going to talk about the dysfunction or the lack of functioning in your restaurant and how you got there. Let's just quickly address that, how it got there. It's as simple as this. One employee says to the boss, a bunch of us are having trouble with that other employee. He's being a bully, or he does whatever he wants and never gets in trouble for it, or he's not holding his weight, or whatever it is. And the boss says, I know, but he's really good at this, or we need him because we're short-staffed, or we can't get rid of him because of this, or her. The conversation sounds something like that. It may not be specifically that, but it goes something like that. And it's at that moment in time that the culture of your restaurant fell apart. It's at that moment in time that the dysfunction in your restaurant was created, that the crack was formed, and now every little thing just shakes that crack until it expands and expands and expands. And then one day, you're in a situation where you've lost control, where it's different than you envisioned. The inmates are running the prison is what I hear a lot of times from clients. So how do we fix it? How do we get to the other side? How do we bring culture? How do we change the culture? How do we bring functionality? How do we build the restaurant that we want of our dreams back? It's quite simple. It's standards. It's accountability. When I say standards and accountability, I don't mean being stern and ruling with an iron fist and firing people for the first time they make a mistake. That's not what I mean at all. Actually, that's probably the worst thing you can do for your culture. We respect people that have tolerance. We respect people that respect us. We respect people that help us grow. But part of that is pushing us, is making us better than we were before. And the way that we do that, the way that we push people is by holding them accountable to new, higher standards. Like I said, that doesn't mean firing them. It doesn't mean terminating them. It doesn't mean reprimanding them. It means holding them to a higher standard. Now, how do we hold people to higher standards? Well, the first thing we have to do is we have to set the standard. Where are the standards in your restaurant set? Are they set up here? Are they set up here? Are they set so high that they're never going to be reached? Or are they set, you can't see, but are they set down here? Are they set so low that your employees are scraping their knees to get under your standards? Raise the bar, raise your standards, and then hold people accountable. If you don't like the way something's being done, create a system for it. Create a checklist, create a prep list. Take pictures of it, train your staff on that. I have all kinds of resources to help you with training your staff, but set that system. Remember what I say, manage systems and develop your employees. So once you set the system, once we train to that system, to that level, that standard, now we develop our employees. We hold them accountable. If they're struggling to reach that, we help them with what they need to get there. That's developing your employees. That's not managing. That's not micromanaging. That's developing your employees. We manage the system. A lot of us don't have the system set. We don't have the standards. That's why we have dysfunction in our restaurants. That's why we don't have the culture of our restaurants, the culture that we've dreamed of in our restaurants. That's why we're not having as much fun. That's why we're not enjoying the freedom that we want in our restaurants. That's why we're feeling stressed out and going through struggles and overwhelms in our restaurants, because we haven't set the standards high enough and we're not holding our staff accountable to them. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I look forward to seeing you again next week. This has been Ryan. Have a wonderful day. Hey everybody, Ryan here. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Would you mind doing me 3 really quick favors? First, would you like this video? Wherever you're watching it, there'll be a button for you to go ahead and click and like the video and then leave a comment somewhere so I could answer your questions. 2, would you go ahead and subscribe to this channel? That way I can continually deliver you the newest updates every time I release a video. And then 3, I'd like to give you something. If you're the kind of person who really wants to get ahead in life faster, I have a 90-day planner here that I'd like to give you. I use this planner every day in my business. And actually, I think this is one of the reasons why I'm able to get as much done as quickly and as efficiently as I'm able to. See, every year when I sit down to plan out my year, I sit down and I do 4 of these 90-day planners, because I believe that we can't get as much done in a month as we think we can, but we can get a lot more done in 3 months than we think we can. And so I've developed a system, I call it my 90-day planner system, where you can achieve just about any goal you want in 90 days if you follow this. And I'd like to give it to you completely free. Like I say, this is on my desk every single day, and I use it in my business, and I teach my clients how to use it, and I'd like for you to have it for free. All you have to do is head over to therestaurantboss.com/goal, GOAL. Again, that's therestaurantboss.com/goal. And then just give me your first name and email address, and I'll send this right over to you, all 4 pages. Until the next time I see you, go out every day and improve the lives of your customers, your employees, your vendors, and of course, your family.